Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny and you are in Turkey headquarters. Today I want to talk about what is happening in Federal Capital Territory Abuja. Like recently, the capital has intensified the demolition of what it deems as illegal structures like in estates and shanties in Abuja. Like is really too much, and the move has triggered a lot of people talking, even people even protest. But um, Governor Wike, who is the governor of Abuja, has insisted that there is no going back, and he even vowed that he will go after more illegal constructed building and shanties. This is really heartbreaking. So because of all these things that is happening, people complaining, people are crying, even people that served Nigeria for a very long time. Some of them, the land they built in Abuja was as a result of their hard work, why some bought the land far back as 1981. Imagine how many years ago some bought, like 1984. So almost 15 years plus, almost how many years, like 40 years plus. And the government is waking up now to say that the land the people bought belongs to the government. Is it not the same government that gave them the land? Anyway, with all those things happening, the Senate ordered probe into this demolition. But you guys know Wiki. He doesn't listen to anybody. He doesn't like, he feels like he's God. Instead of him to like try to like, because the Senate actually passed a motion which was moved by Senate Ireti. According to them, they said they would like the Senate to set up an investigative committee, to look into the demolition and report back to them, within a specific time frame. And we can now, even though the Senate has done their part, and Wike, that feels that he's a mini god, he replied them and said, "Let heaven fall," that he will continue demolition. According to him, he said the structures being demolished by the Federal Capital Development Authority (FCDA) are properties illegally built on government lands. He now said, "Let me use this opportunity to tell Nigerians and residents of Abuja, we are not afraid of blackmailing." The minister said this during the distribution of operational vehicle to security agencies at the FCTA Secretariat in Abuja on Thursday, November 12th. So this is what he said. He also said, in fact, you cannot be in this kind of position and say you cannot be blackmailed, particularly as regard to this Abuja. There are so many land grabbers. Some of us have come to put our feet down. Let heaven fall. It is even better that heaven comes down now, so that we would not be fasting again to go to heaven. This is what he said. Is this man really human? Like, the heartbreaking part of these demolitions is that there is no compensation. There is no form of compensation. Like, you need to go to where some of these houses were demolished. Some of these people that were occupying the houses before it was demolished, some now built something like a tent, and they are sleeping there during rain, sun, even during midnight. Anyone that has been to Abuja knows that Abuja is very cold, especially this Harmattan period. And imagine what those people are going through. Now, the ministers and the Senate that now said, okay, let them look into this matter, let them investigate. Wike and his people is now saying that they will not wait for the time frame for the ministers to finish their investigation. That he will first of all demolish the house, then the people can go to court and the Senate can continue their investigation. So imagine that he demolished the wrong houses. So after they went to Senate, now maybe after they went to court, maybe the court will now tell him to compensate those people or pay them, which will take millions of years. Like a lot of these houses that are being demolished are owned by our senior citizens. Some of them are like 80 years, 70 years. This is the only house they can boast of. I don't know what Wike is trying to build. I don't know the bridge that he wants to build from Abuja to Akwa Ibom. But sometimes there is a way to do things. Where were the government when these people were given this land? Wike are now calling them land grabbers. But there was this woman that came out, I think 2 days ago, to say something that Wike is handling all this land, that all these places that he's demolishing. There is this company called Chinda. And if you're familiar with Port Harcourt, you will know that Chinda, part of Chinda is, Wike is among the owners of Chinda. If you go to Port Harcourt, there is a lot of investment that bears Chinda. There is Chinda Estate, there is Chinda houses, like there's a lot of Chinda houses, there is Chinda company, they are all in Port Harcourt. So why would Wike be handling those lands to a company called Chinda? We know that Chinda is owned by a Rivers man, and the Rivers man is Wike and somebody that is posing as the owner of the Chinda. All these things are not good. Nigeria politics is not being, Nigeria politicians, some of Nigerian politicians are not being fair to their citizens. Imagine these people when they are coming out for election, the way they talk. Like, you need to watch today when the Senate was trying to talk about this. Some of those people that are for Wike are supporting him, that they should allow Wike to do his job, that they should allow Wike to do his job. There is one man that said something then. He said that they should remember that those people that they are demolishing their property, they were once like them. Meaning that those people were once like government officials working for governments. Some of them were even army officers, police officers, journalists that has worked for Nigeria even during the Civil War, that have spent their 40 years, 50 years, 60 years working for their country. The only land, the only house they have, now they want to demolish it. They are not considering anything, no form of compensation, nothing. And the fact that Wike will just give you 24 hours to vacate a house, knowing that now Nigeria, the economy is very, very bad. How can you wake up, serve somebody paper and give the person 24 hours to leave the house? Or imagine, and before you know it, they said the next morning you will see them. If you don't pack your things, they will like demolish both your properties, which is very, very wrong. This is not fair. Like, this cannot happen in any sane country, because for them to have this land for close to 40 years plus, and there is this woman that came out to say that all this land that they have is registered. Okay, there is this land, they said, there is this estate, they said they bought the land in 1981. That another government came and said they need to pay something. See, there is a lot of things they mentioned, and the person collected 10 million from each of them and gave them and updated their paper. There's some land you will buy, they will say 100 years lease, some they will set 50 years lease, some will set 20 years lease. So you keep updating it. So that, I think that was this. I'm not really sure, but I'm just like trying to be fair. But even at that, if you're demolishing people's houses, then you need to compensate them. These are citizens of Nigeria. Imagine the hardship now, and they are demolishing people's houses. What do you want them to do? Even a bag of cement now is how much? Dollar to naira is how much? Almost 1,800 naira. And all these things are happening, and what Wike could say is, let heaven do this one. It's better the heaven come down now, so that everybody will start praying and fasting for, like, so that they will not go to hellfire or heaven. Imagine a minister. Why is he behaving like a mini god? Just ordinary FCT governor. His own, he did not even contest for it. it was just because of the friendship, I would say friendship he has with Tinubu. But anyway, I don't know what you guys think. I don't know you that is watching this video, if you are affected or your family are affected in all these things by one way or the other. I'm really sorry. I hope you find help. And yeah, so thank you so much guys for watching. I really wanted to talk about this. I don't really talk about politics on my channel, but this really got me, and I said let me drop my 2 cents. Anyway, thank you so much guys for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.